Hey, it's Trevor from Pwn9.com, and I'd like to talk to you today about one of my plugins for Bukkit for Minecraft, and it's called PwnPlantGrowth. Basically, the idea is that we want to make farming a little bit harder. The farm rates in Bukkit are really fast, and farming in general is not very realistic, I should say. So I wrote a plugin that fixes up some things with farming. We're going to take a look at that right now. That is, if you go to dev.bukkit.org, this is where you should get your plugins if you're on a Minecraft server based on Bukkit. You type in PwnPlantGrowth, all one word. There it is, pretty easy to find. And there's some information on it here. Over on the right hand side you'll have recent files. So we're going to go to the most recent version for Minecraft 1.6.2. Right click on the jar and save it to your plugins directory. Notice I have no plugins running on this. This is this little localhost server that I'm running just for testing, which you should probably do too. Don't ever do updates and configuration in your production environment. It's a bad idea. So we've saved that. So now we'll go to plugins, and here it is. Go to our console, and we'll reload the server, which is bad form. Usually you might want to shut down and start with the plugin in your server from a shutdown state. We're just going to reload. There. And you'll now see if I type in plugins, it is enabled. We'll go into our plugins directory. And there is the subdirectory with the configuration file. Right now everything is configured at default. Let's open that up. Basically the idea is that various crops, cactus, carrot, cocoa, melon block, all sorts of crops to choose from, including trees. And each crop gets a growth rate, 50%. That would be 50% of normal. 100% would be the normal Bukkit growth rate for each stage. And there's also this death chance, which is a chance of the plant actually dying. So it's set down low to a 5% chance. So let's say you have 100 plants growing. Generally, about 5 of those, if this is at 5%, should turn into a dead shrub or grass or just disappear. Things like netherwort, we've reduced those to 25 because they're overpowered. You can get so much netherwort from a netherwort farm. If you wanted to, you could increase the death chance too. And for biome, we have specifically stated it should only work in the hell biome. So a netherwort will not grow anywhere else other than a hell biome. Same with cocoa. Jungle and jungle hills, we put that in there. So this is the default. You can play with these settings all you want. If you want things to grow anywhere, you leave the biome empty with 2 brackets like that, and it will grow anywhere. So melon blocks can grow anywhere in the world. I have some other settings for big trees and mushrooms. We have a debug log, which we'll set to true, and we have a block water bucket, which I will set to true. This is new in the latest version. So we'll save our file. We'll reload the plugin. So what the debug log does is just basically, if you want to see what's getting blocked on your server, you will get a log in the plugins file. Nothing's getting blocked yet. So let's go back to Minecraft. Okay, and you can see what happens when something dies. it turns into a shrub or grass. Let's farm up a few things real quick. Ignore my farms, they are very, very basic. We'll plant a fresh one there. Let's go get some water. So here's one of the cool things about the water bucket. I just got this water. This should be a source block, right? Watch this. Not a source block. So what we did was, to make farming more hard, more realistic. There, I grabbed it back before it emptied. You have a chance to do that. But if you leave it on the ground, it will disappear. For example, by source block. More realistic farming there. So we're going to plant some oh, I guess I accidentally planted carrots there. Ignore me because I'm retarded. So we'll plant some potatoes here. Apparently I put carrots where I meant to have wheat. See, we have some cane growing here. I had some trees growing. Alright, I'm going to cheat for a second and go into I forget what game mode, what is it, game mode 1? There we go. Let's get ourselves some where is seeds? You can tell I don't play often. And some netherwort. There we go. And some cocoa beans. So we'll dump a bunch of netherwort here. And some cocoa beans over here. So we've got a lot of stuff growing, various things growing. There's some cactus over there. Alright, so now we should be able to go back to our there's our log file. We'll open that up and you can see you might want to turn this off when you're growing in a full production server because I mean it'll be a big log eventually, but it basically tell you if something failed to grow, if it grew, if it failed, and why. So if this just carrot failed, that's because that was the percentage. However, this cactus failed because it was in a bad biome. We are not in a desert, and we have cactus set to desert only. In other words, bad biome, we're not in hell. Cocoa, same thing. So there's, you can see it working. So if we were to take this netherwort, I'll check out the nether real quick. I have a cow in the nether. I don't even know how I did that. But you can see this netherwort is growing perfectly, but it still has a chance of dying, and it's growing at the rate at which we set it, which is 25% normal, so farming your nether wart won't be as easy. Same thing with everything else. You can slow down the farm rates, improve your server economy, make food a little more scarce, make it a little more realistic. Oh, let's check out that water bucket. Here's another feature. You could do the same with a dispenser. Oh, I'm in game. I'm in creative. Hold on. So we hop on the pressure plate, spit that water out of the dispenser, and there it goes. Bye-bye. Leaving us with an empty bucket. So that's configurable. You don't need to use that. Everything else is highly configurable right now. Biomes, percentage, death rate. So things will grow at the rate. Actually, one thing we can't do right now is speed up growth, and I don't see why you'd want to. In the future, I plan to either do a light level. So like if you're planting underground in non-natural light, perhaps it wouldn't grow as fast. I also thought about maybe doing Y level of the world. So if you were planting on a sky island way up high, it would be thinner air and things would grow less. So those are some future plans for this plugin. If you have any suggestions, feel free to go to our page on dev.bukkit.org. Or you can always visit our website, pwn9.com. It's pwn9.com. And join our gaming community. We have Minecraft, Guild Wars, a whole bunch of other stuff. We love to game, and love to see you come hang out with us. So if you enjoy PwnPlantGrowth, let me know. Download it, try it out. Thanks for watching.